All right, so you want more likes to your Facebook post. Well, inside of this video, I am going to give you my Facebook hack. It is going to be 5 steps that is going to allow you to get more likes to your Facebook post 100% free. What's going on, my friend? Mike Allen here. And if you are looking for up-to-date tips and tricks on how to grow your social media engagement, then you are on the right channel. All right, so before I get this started, so we do not waste each other's time, if you are looking for an easy button, a magic click that's just gonna be poof, you're gonna have tons of followers. I don't understand people that think that. If this is what you think, then this is not the video for you. What I give you inside of this video is going to be 5 actionable steps that you can take to bring in your audience and get them loving the post that you put up. So if that is what you're looking for, then yes, this is the video for you. All right, so step number 1 is knowing your audience and finding your audience. My guess is the reason that you're not getting engagement to your post right now is because your audience, your friends, your family, whoever it might be that's on your friends list doesn't like the content that you're putting up. So if you like talking about basket weaving and your brother hates talking about basket weaving and that's what you're always talking about, then he's not going to engage on your post, or he's going to say, ha ha ha, basket weaver, LOL, whatever it might be. You're not going to get the engagement that you're wanting to get. So what you need to do is you need to find your audience where they're at on Facebook and you need to connect with them. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So we're here on my laptop, and what I want to do is I want to go into the Facebook search bar, and I'm just going to, for time purposes, I've already looked at a keyword that I want to put in here because it took me like 10 minutes to be able to find some groups that I wanted to get into. Yes, there is a little bit of homework that you have to do to find these groups, but once you do, it's a gold mine, I promise you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and go to beach because I am in some beach groups. I love talking about the beach. I love being at the beach. I could talk about the beach all day long. And this is relevant stuff that I post on my profile. So those are the people that I want to connect with. If you like basket weaving, then you need to go into basket weaving groups inside of the search bar. So I click beach. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to click on groups. And what I want to do is I want to find groups that have 50 to 100,000 or more people inside of these groups. Why? Because I want these to be active groups. I want to find people who are actually engaging and posting and, being a part of the community inside of these groups, because I want that engagement from the groups over to my profile, to my post. So I want to show you how to find these groups, and I want to show you how to find the posts and get the people onto your profile. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and click this top one. The beach is my happy place group. It has 120,000 people. I have 25 unread posts, and there is a ton of engagement inside of this group. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this group, and I want to show you what to look for and how to find the people that you want to connect with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the engagement that goes on inside of these groups first. So if I scroll down here, you can see the very first post has 102 reactions. How long ago? This was put up 2 hours ago. So think if your post had 102 reactions on every beach post that you put up or basket weaving post that you put up. Pretty good, right? If I scroll down, I can see that March 31st, this is when this came up, and it has 1.9 thousand reactions on this post. It has 288 comments. This is exactly what I wanted to show you coming into these groups. Now, just think if you had 1,900 people on your friends list that engaged with your picture, your photo, your post, whatever it is that you put up, they engaged with that on your profile. You don't have to go out and buy likes. You don't have to find all the fake likes. You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is take a little bit of time to find your audience and then connect with them. So what I want to do is I want to go through this group and I want to start finding the posts that are highly active, that are getting high engagement on them, and I want to take note of them because this is the stuff that I'm going to be posting inside of this group as well, and I'm going to be posting this type of content on my profile, which leads me into step number 2, and it's going to be add your audience. So the reason that I want to keep in mind of what is popular inside of these groups is because, like I said, I want to be able to post similar content that is already getting the engagement that I want. So if I come into this group, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll the group. I'm going to find out what's popular, but I'm also going to put up a picture of me on the beach doing my hobby, if you're a basket weaver, then it's of you weaving a basket or something along those lines, being happy. And I'm going to say, hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this group. I can't wait to get to know more of you beach bums, more of you basket weavers, more of you snowboarders, more of you cookers, whatever it is that you're interested in. I can't wait to get to know more of you, right? So they're going to say, welcome, welcome to the group. Welcome, 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 welcome. Great to have you here. What's up, beach bum? Blah, 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 blah. So many comments are going to start coming in. This is what you want. All right. So then what you're going to do is you're going to be able to reply to some of the content or some of the comments. But what you're also going to be able to do is now, if you put up another post, you already know what they're going to engage with. But now, once you start doing this, once you're a part of this group for a couple days, maybe a week, 2 weeks, a month, you can go into these groups and start adding these people because they already know who you are. If you're posting good content and it's getting a ton of engagement, if it's getting, 1,000 reactions, it's getting 500 reactions on a post and tons of comments, they're going to know that you posted that because you're consistently posting good quality content in these groups that they already love. I call it cherry picking. So once you've done this, once you start putting up popular posts, you're going to be able to start adding people as a friend. So if I go into this group and I put up a post, a beach post, somebody loves my post and somebody comments on my post. Let's say, where was the last place you ever went to the beach? And now they're saying, oh, it was in Texas, or it was in Florida, or it was in Mexico, or it was in California, or it was here, it was there, it was there, it was here, it was here. I'm going to be able to reply back to these people in the inbox. I'm going to send them a friend request, and I'm going to send them a message saying, hey, what's going on, Sandy? Sandy Beach, get it? What's going on, Sandy? Thank you so much for commenting on my beach post. I've never been to Destin Beach in Texas, wherever it might be. I've never been to that beach before. How is it? Something just to break the ice. Now, Sandy is going to be like, oh my gosh, Mike sent me a friend request. He's in the beach group. He puts up those posts. I'm going to go ahead and accept this because I know who this person is. They're not a creep, hopefully. And they accept your friend request. They see that you sent them a message, and now they're inboxing you back, and you're talking to Sandy about the beach, about your hobby, about what it is that you're going to be posting on your profile. Now, once you have a conversation going on with people, you're then going to go into step 3. And that is going to be engage with your audience. This is going to be inside of the group, and it's going to be inside of your Facebook friends. So what you want to do is you want to go back into the group and you want to start engaging on other people's posts. You want to be an active member. It's not all about you inside of this group. If you're only connecting with people off your posts, then chances are they're not going to connect with your post because you're not connecting with their posts. So what you want to do is make sure you're going through there and leaving heartfelt comments on their post. Start up a conversation on their post. It's going to benefit you in the long run by doing this and getting more people in conversations on your comments on other people's posts. That's also going to show them your little thumbnail, your name in the comment section, and you're going to get more visibility that way as well. So when you send them a friend request, or they're going to send you a friend request, it's not going to be a weird thing. So you have to engage in the groups, but you also need to engage on people's profiles. If they're in the beach group, if they're in your interest-based group, then go to their profile after you've added them as a friend, you've connected with them, and start engaging with some of their posts. Maybe they're posting beach stuff as well. Maybe they're posting basket weaving stuff as well. Engage with their content. The reason why you want to do this is because when you engage with somebody's content, you are going to leverage the algorithm. Now, I know if you might not know anything about the algorithm, and that's fine. But what this means is that when you have engaged with somebody's post, your post is going to show up in their newsfeed, and they have the option to connect with you. They have the option to engage with your post. Now, this brings me back to the group. If you already know what people are loving inside of that group, then that is what you're posting on your profile. So make sure that you're engaging with people on their posts, giving heartfelt comments, and giving them the love first. This brings me into step number 4, and it is post for your audience. I cannot stress this enough. If you are, like I said in the beginning, if you're in a beach group and you're connecting with all these people, and now I'm talking about a death metal band, chances are it's not going to connect. I need to be talking about beach stuff on my profile, which is why I said take note of what's popular inside of the group. If you're taking that content and you are posting similar content on your profile, whether it be a Google image, an Instagram image, an image that you've seen on Facebook, wherever it might be, or a photo that you've taken that is similar that people are loving in that group, post that on your profile, because when you are engaging with people on their posts and your post shows up on their news feed, now they're going to say, oh wow, I really like that post. I'm going to engage with it. That's why I call it cherry picking. You already know what your audience wants and you're giving it to them basically on a silver platter and saying, here it is, come engage with my stuff. Now, the more that you do this, the more engagement you're going to get. Now, what you also want to do is when people start engaging with your post, you want to, as quick as possible, reply back to them, because that is going to keep boosting your post in the algorithm, which is basically bumping your post to everybody's news feed. Not everybody, but they're going to do it in percentages of your friends list. It's going to bump it up to more people. If more people engage now, or if Sandy comes and comments on my post and I reply back to Sandy and Sandy comes back, that is still bumping my post up in the newsfeed, in the algorithm, and Facebook is going to say, oh, this post is gaining some traction. Maybe it's going to be popular. Let's show it to a little bit more of Mike's friends list. Let's show it to a little bit more. I get a couple more people that come and they engage with my post. I reply back. I ask a question. They come back and they answer that question. That is still boosting my post in the algorithm and showing my post to more people in the newsfeed. So if you wonder why people have, 50, 100, 200, 500, 1,000 or more reactions on their post, it's because they are giving their audience what it is that they want, and Facebook is seeing that post as a viral post, and more people are going to see it because Facebook is going to start showing it to more of your friends list. Which brings me to step number 5, and that is reply to your audience. And I kind of went over that in step number 4, but what you need to be doing is you need to be replying to everybody that engages on your post. Now, maybe you start getting a ton of people that are putting comments on there and it's overwhelming. Take a little break. Reply back to them the next day. Thank you so much for commenting on my post. Whatever it might be, reply back to the people that are engaging, because it doesn't matter if it was the same day, if it was a day later, if it was a couple days later. When that post gets another comment, it's getting boosted back up into the newsfeed, and that is exactly what you want. But you don't just want to put up a post and then wait 5 days and then start engaging. You obviously want to engage with people right away, because you want that post to go viral as quickly as possible. The more people that you start getting to engage with it, the more Facebook is going to open that post up to your friends list, and more people are going to see it. So if you're doing this right and you're going into groups, you're finding your audience, you're putting up a welcome post, you're putting up posts that they love inside of the group, you're adding them as a friend, you're sending them an inbox, you're engaging with their posts, and you're posting for your audience, then you are going to start getting the engagement that you are looking for. If you go at this like hardcore, if you're like all about it, you want to get more and more engagement, then be serious about this and go and connect with as many people as possible. If you just want a couple more likes, people that have the same interests as you, but you just want to get like 20 or 30 likes on your post, then just go connect with a little bit of people, right? But obviously, the more that you do this, the more people that you have stuff in common with, that interest, and that's what you're posting in your profile, that is what is going to spike your engagement on Facebook. So hopefully this has been of value. That is my 5 steps to get more likes on Facebook. If you did get value from this video, please hit that subscribe button, click that little bell notification right by it so you get notified when I come out with brand new content just like this. If you are curious about the Facebook algorithm, I will leave some videos up here in this note card. Hopefully it's on this side. If not, I'm going to look like a fool, but hopefully you did get value. Feel free to share this with somebody and let me know down in the comments what you thought about this video. And if there's something else about Facebook that you would love for me to make a video about. So again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you soon.